It is Tuesday. I am on my way to work, and here's what I'm taking for beverages, lunch, and snack today. So first of all, I have my coffee, 0 smart points, 1 tablespoon of Dairy Star fat-free half and half for 0 smart points. Tea today is going to be a tea mojito. So I have 1 bag of this Herbiframe Tea Talks for 0 smart points. And then I also have some lime juice, the juice of a full lime, and then I have some crushed, some muddled mint, some muddled fresh mint. So inside is the tea, the mint, and the lime juice, and then after it's steeped and I'm ready to drink, I will add ice at work, and then I will add some of this sparkling lime water for 0 smart points. So my tea mojito is 0 points, coffee and tea are both 0. Lunch is over here. So this is just a basic saute. It's a vegetable saute in cooking spray, and I used some of the Trader Joe's everyday seasoning. It is just yellow squash and some carrots and some cilantro, and really only because that's what I found in the fridge. So that is my vegetable saute. I'm going to top that with 2 of these spaghetti squash egg cups. If you are wondering how to make the spaghetti squash egg cups, I showed you how to do it on my January 29th video. So these are spaghetti squash and eggs. They are both 0 smart points. So I'm going to put both of those on top of the vegetables and then top with 1 ounce of this Trader Joe's fat-free feta cheese for 0 smart points. And then heat it up. So my lunch is 0 smart points. And my first snack is going to be a banana butterscotch yogurt. So I used, first of all, 1/2 cup of Chobani Original Non-Fat Greek Yogurt. That is in here. And I added 1½ teaspoons of the Jell-O fat-free, sugar-free pudding mix. 1½ teaspoons of the powder is 0 smart points. So that is 0 smart points for the butterscotch yogurt. When I get to work, I'm going to slice up the banana and then top it with the butterscotch yogurt. And then I'm going to drizzle this on top. This is 2 tablespoons of Mrs. Butterworth's sugar-free syrup, pancake syrup, and 2 tablespoons is 0 smart points. So banana, then the butterscotch yogurt, then the syrup, all 0 smart points. And then the orange and the apple will be for if I need something on the way home from my meeting tonight or before dinner. So that is everything I'm having before dinner tonight, and it is all 0 smart points. Hey everyone, first walk break of the day, and here's my outfit of the day. Today is weigh-in day. Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to weigh in or not though. So I may be working the meeting tonight, but I may be just sitting in. So if I work the meeting, I may be subbing for someone, then I won't have a chance to weigh in. I did take a precursory look at the scale at my house this morning, and the numbers are down from last week. So that's good, but I never take that scale reading at home as my official number. So we'll see if I get to weigh in today. I hope so, because the scale is down. So I hope I do. Anyway, today I'm very short on time, and so it's going to be a fight to get steps in. So what I'm doing today, first of all, most of it is because I can't run. So when I can run 4 or 5 miles, then I'm pretty much almost guaranteed to get my 16,000 steps in for the day. Today I can only do a ½ hour lunch, so I can only do my 1 mile. So I will at least be running my 1 mile and get that in. And then I have a meeting right after work, and I just don't have time to do any extra steps. So what I'm doing today, last week when I was trying to get extra steps, I would take a break every ½ an hour and do 1 loop around the upper level of my office building. It seemed like too many interruptions, even though each loop only took, I believe it was like 2 to 3 minutes. So today what I'm doing is every hour I'm taking 1 loop around the upper level and 1 loop around the bottom level of my building. So it's only a couple more minutes, and it should be about the same amount of steps. So I've been doing that. I think I've done it twice already this morning, and I'm at about 2,700 steps. I'm really out of breath right now and very tired. I think it's because my Teamy colon did work last night. very cool, but sometimes I think when it does, it just kind of saps, it drains all the energy out when it goes. So I'm a little low on energy today, so the run I'll be taking at lunch might be more like a crawl, but okay, I'll try to at least do a jog so that I can mark that down on my goals for today. So once again, my February goals, the daily ones, are 16,000 steps a day, 6 days out of 7, a blue dot day, 5 days out of 7, and a 1 mile run every day. So I think I'll hit all of those as long as I can get my 16,000 steps in. So, not bad. So I'm kind of putting together a list for myself, and I may actually publish it or do a video on it somehow, because I feel like I really need to tighten up my weekends, and my weekends always involve eating out. And my challenge there is that I like to have my beverages and eat a nice meal at the same time. So what I'm kind of looking for is some go-to 0 points restaurant meals. And by restaurant, I do not mean fast food. I mean actual, literal sit-down restaurant meals. So I've come up with a few, and of course there's the basic grilled salmon or grilled chicken with steamed veggies. But I'm looking for ideas. So if you guys have any ideas for a completely 100% 0 smart points restaurant meal that is filling and satisfying, please let me know down below, because I'd like to hear from you. So we'll see if we can get a good list going for everyone. I think it could be very beneficial to all of us. So that's all I got going on right now. I'll talk to you guys next walk break. Okay, it's 4:45, second walk break, and I am exhausted. I am at 10,500 steps. I don't know how I'm going to get the rest of my 5,000 steps after I get off work. There's like literally not enough time. And I remember feeling this way last Tuesday too, that I was really stressed about trying to get my run in and trying to get steps, and I think in the end I just decided to go home and eat dinner and go to bed, which was the wisest decision. I'm starting to feel like Tuesdays are just not gonna be the day that I'm gonna be able to do 16,000 steps. There's just not enough time in the day. So if I do not get steps on Tuesday, I need to realize that on the weekends and try harder to get the steps on the weekends. But I know for a fact that this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, we are like back-to-back slammed. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, like, it's so good to have goals for yourself, and these are goals that I know I can physically achieve. But on the other hand, if there's not literally enough time in the day and I physically can't do it because there's not enough time in the day, not because my body won't let me, my body will and can do 16,000 steps. But if there are physically not enough hours in a day to do what I really have to do and still get the 16,000 steps in, then like, where do you draw the line at challenging yourself? You know, so I'm not sure. I'm kind of on the fence about this, but I'm gonna continue trying for 16,000 steps for the month of February at least, because of the step challenge. So there's that. But I am feeling really exhausted right now, so I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to hit it today, but I gave it a valiant effort, you guys, a valiant try. I was listening to something earlier today, a YouTube video by Diane Parham. I've mentioned Diane before. Diane works with intermittent fasting, and her channel is actually, it's under Diane Parham, but her channel and her brand is intermittent fasting for today's aging woman. And her definition of aging woman is really all of us, because we're all getting older every day, and we're all in different phases of that getting older. Anyway, she really dives in deep into intermittent fasting. But I was listening to a video of hers today, and what I was really taking away was, first of all, the video was about people that influences you, who influences you, and how do they influence you. So I was listening to that and I was thinking, you know, maybe it's because I'm at an age in my life where I'm not easily influenced because I'm confident enough in where I am in life and my decisions and what I'm doing and my job and even vlogging in the middle of the park. So I'm confident enough about what I'm doing and my decisions and why I do these things that I don't let others influence me easily. So I feel like when you get on board with a weight loss program, that you have decided to do this program for a reason. You should not let yourself be easily swayed either by well-meaning family members, by friends, by coworkers. Be strong enough in your decision as to why you started that particular weight loss program. Be strong enough in your understanding of it and your belief in it that these people can't sway you and influence you to do what you don't want to do, or to even second guess what you've already decided. So I know this is something that may not come naturally, especially if you're still in the beginning phases of a weight loss program, and especially if maybe you're still researching it. But you know, in that phase, do your research, do as much as you can, formulate your belief and build in your mind your reasons why you are choosing this particular program, and then stand by that while you give it a fair shot to let it do good for your body. So I think that all of us who are maybe veterans of Weight Watchers, we've been on this program for a while for a reason. So stand firm in that reason and don't let other people influence you to eat what you don't want to eat, to not believe in what you've already decided to believe in, right? So anyway, I was just thinking about that today, and I know that when I was younger, of course, I was very easily swayed, very easily influenced, and I'm really thankful that I'm past that phase now, that I'm a strong enough person and I am confident enough in myself to be past that. So I really hope that for all of you guys, especially people, us older women who are not in our 20s, because that's time enough to really build self-confidence and self-love and to make your own decisions and stand firm by them. You know, as teenagers and early 20s, it is understandable that you would be easily swayed, but I hope all of you guys are to a point, if you're my age, and I know a lot of you are, or some of you are older, hopefully we are all firm enough in our own beliefs to stand by them and do what we feel is best for our bodies without outside influence. So that's what I wanted to say about that. And if you guys are interested in seeing where that rant came from, you can go watch Diane's video. But I'm thankful that I know what I'm doing and why, and I believe in it, and no one can sway me from that. So anyway, I gotta get back to work. I have to leave in literally an hour because I have to zoom over to this Weight Watchers meeting and hopefully be there in time to jump behind the desk and start weighing people in. I will be there also later than I normally am when I just sit in on the meeting. So it's gonna be a long night, and then I'll have to just head home and make dinner after that. Oh. And then I have laundry to put away tonight. So I think my 16,000 steps is on the back burner for today, but don't worry, I am not giving up. I am still aiming for that goal. I already am not getting, well, I wasn't gonna get entered into the drawing anyway, but I'm already not hitting the 6 out of 7 days goal for this week, but I have high hopes for next week, high hopes. And tomorrow is Wednesday, so the new week doesn't start until Thursday, but why wait until Thursday? I'm going for 16,000 steps tomorrow. Mark my words. Okay guys, it is 8:50 and I look really tired because I am really tired. That was a long day working my regular job and then working at Weight Watchers, and I am exhausted. So I did work, obviously, and I also had a chance to weigh, so 2 birds with 1 stone. So my weight last week was 136.4, and this week was 134.2, so I am down 2.2 pounds. So closer to my normal range. My normal is right around 133, so I guess I wouldn't expect it all to be gone this week though, because I did eat a lot of good stuff this weekend, so don't regret that a bit. So at least I'm getting closer to my norm. Maybe next week I can hit 133-ish and be back on track. I have no idea how many points I ended up with today. I'll have to check later, but definitely didn't get my 16,000. I am headed home. I still have to make dinner. I'm basically just making grits, so it's like a heat in the microwave thing, which I know all you true grit lovers are stovetop grits. What's that movie line?
No southerner, no respectful southerner eats instant grits. From My Cousin Vinny.
So Lisa from Lisa's Country Kitchen, close your ears, but I'm about to make grits in the microwave. Yeah, because I'm wiped out and I gotta get to bed. So I will show you guys my dinner when I get there. Meatballs, grits, gravy, and half and half sangria. Okay, 9:45, and here is my dinner. Grits and meatballs with some fruit. So this is just the fruit that I made yesterday, the fruit salad. It is pineapple, apple, and some frozen blueberries, and it is mixed with my homemade cranberry sauce, so it is all 0 smart points. This is my grits and meatballs and gravy. So the way I make my grits is I measure it out first. I use a 1/4 cup of these uncooked grits. A 1/4 cup is 4 smart points. I put that in a bowl with 1 cup of this chicken broth, and that is 0 smart points. So cook that in the microwave for about 3 minutes and stir it up, and then I add a 1/4 cup of Kraft fat-free shredded cheddar for 0 smart points, and 1 tablespoon of the Trader Joe's Simply Fat-Free Sour Cream for 0 smart points. So all of the grits with the cheese and sour cream is 4 smart points. And then I have 5 IKEA chicken meatballs. 5 of them is 4 smart points. And then on top of all of that, I have put a 1/3 cup of this Heinz fat-free gravy. A 1/3 cup is 1 smart point. So all of my grits and meatballs and gravy is 9 smart points. Over here I have my half and half sangria. So it is 16 ounces of red wine for 14 smart points. I mix that with the Diet Squirt for 0 smart points. I have some frozen lemon inside, and then I also have my frozen grapes in the glass that I'm going to drink it in. So all I'm counting for is the red wine for 14 smart points. So 14 plus 9 is 23 smart points, right? Yeah. Well, that worked out pretty perfect. Okay, so everything for my day today is 23 smart points, because what I had earlier today was a big fat 0. Now it's time to go watch This Is Us again. What an amazing but very stressful show.